Okay, cool. Awesome. So I'm going to show two things. Again, very important that I share this because sometimes there's a misunderstanding. This is not a consumer platform. It's a developer platform. So you have an API here, docs.reactor.inc, for you to be able to build with these models. So everything is code-based. I'll show you a couple of cool demos that were built with our API, but it's the demos are not the product itself. So docs.reactor.inc will be kind of like the way you build everything, like every other developer platform. But I'm going to go ahead for you and show you how to try these models. So if you go on our dashboard, reactor.inc, sign up, we will give you a discount code for you to have a bunch of credits for you to test. If you put on Sandbox here, there will be a couple of models. There's like, I think 6 models here, but there's really, I'd say for this category, 2, maybe 3 that are important. You can go ahead and test all the others, but just for this category, maybe there's like a few. The first one is Lingbot World 2. So Lingbot World 2 is similar to Genie 3. If you've seen Genie 3 from Google, you essentially upload any image and any text, and you have a character that goes inside the world, right? You can control it via commands like WASD, but you can also prompt events that are happening in the scene. You can literally make anything appear all via API. So I'll go ahead and like pick this image here. It's going to look a little bit like GTA 6, but essentially the only thing I show here is the image and the text. So, and then I can control this character, and I can make, let's say, a meteor shower appearing. And this is all happening in real time. Every frame that you're seeing is generated in real time from the server to the client. This meteor shower could have been anything. I could have shown a dragon. I could have shown, I don't know, a dolphin. You can ask the user to speak, have that as a prompt, and pass that to the model, right? And again, any image can be passed. So this is another one from like, a SWAT character that's walking. The text here is a bit meh, but you can make it first person or third person. So from an educational experience standpoint, you can think about, I don't know, taking something from history and have the user experience what it's like to be there, and ask it questions and make things appear on the scene via API. So for example, I can even shoot here. Again, everything happening in real time. So this is Lingbot World 2, so just similar to Genie 3. The other model that I'll show is called Helios. So Helios is more like VO3, not the VO3 quality yet, unfortunately, but more like video that you watch that is real-time and interactive. It takes as input an image and a text, or just a text. Doesn't really matter. And then you can edit what happens on the screen. So here, for example, let's say I'm going to take this image and it's just a dog, and I'm passing it a text and an image, and the prompt is basically making the dog animate, and everything is happening in real time. And then I can say a cat appears from the right. Or it can be any animal. I just pick a cat for fun. But this can be, yes, there you go. It was enhancing the prompt, and then you will see, hopefully, that a cat is going to appear here. Yes, there you go. A cat appeared. I could change the camera. I could move things. I could fetch information from what happened a minute ago and show it on the screen. Let's say there was a concert a minute ago. I can reference it here somehow. We'll let you get creative with that. And these models do not stop after 10 seconds or 30 seconds. They continue forever. Now, granted, sometimes they will degrade. That's like some of the problems of real time. But we've seen some incredible use cases with it. And so from a branch narrative standpoint, you can literally generate an image, show anything, and then have the user, you can even show 2 buttons and have the user decide what happens next. We've seen live streams where people vote on what they want to happen next inside the live stream inside Twitch. Like if I type here a dragon flying, I don't know, over San Francisco, we first enhance the prompt and then starts, and then it sends, and then this runs in real time. And then if I say a comet hits the city, let's say, sometimes the comet hits pretty well, sometimes not. You have to prompt the mod pretty well, and we have a prompt guide for that. Yeah, there you go. Like there is a comet. It's not perfect, but you get the point. The last model was released today. It's video-to-video editing. In case you want to play around with that, it was released literally like 2 hours ago. You can essentially drag and drop inside the video. You can change the characters. I think here, I've never tried this, so let's see what this is going to do. No, replace me by the cat. Start editing. And you can take any video input. So you can take the video input of a model and pass that. No, it's not perfect. There is a better prompting to be done here. But essentially, this is video to video editing, and we have capabilities to drag and drop. This model is very, very new. So there's still some work to be done on the actual prompting, but everything is on the docs for you to play around with. But I would guess for this particular category, the Lingbot World 2 and Helios would work better. But feel free to play around with the API and with the docs for you and get creative, essentially. That's the overall demo. Happy to take, I don't know if you want to make room for questions, Farhan. I don't know how you want to do this.
Definitely, there are room for questions as well. But
Okay.
yes,
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's really exciting times. You guys have a lot of different announcements happening. I guess it will continue in the next few days as well. So that's great.
Yeah.
So
So we have a model coming right before the hackathon.
amazing.
I don't know if I can share much the name, but it's Lingbot World 2 style, but way better. It's on par with Genie 3. So that will be very interesting. I just can't show it because I don't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially.
What is
And to
amazing,
answer the question,
yeah, let's look at the questions. So please ask your questions inside Q&A tab. Otherwise, it's not easy for us to follow the chat. So there is one question from Jill. Real time for camera tracking or only 6DoF?
that's a good question. I actually don't know the answer to that. I actually don't know.
Okay.
I think it's 6DoF, but to be double checked.
Yeah, okay.
Benjamin asked, how many credits are you providing hack teams? I think roughly like $100, but like Lingbot is like $12 an hour and Helios is $6 an hour. So you get 10, 20 hours, but we can increase it. That's not a problem. You have
I
more
was
than
joking. I was joking to Ahmed that you can have actually 3-4 season Netflix series with that.
Yes. 100%. Gilberto, sorry, asked resolution or frame size of the model. Resolution is Lingbot World 2. I think it's 960p at like 30 FPS. And Helios is 720p.
Perfect.
And can you make it multiplayer? I don't know. That's a good question. I actually don't know. I don't think so yet. We have some multiplayer world models coming that are inherently multiplayer, but we don't have the ability now to connect multiple people into one session yet.
I think
that's coming.
The question here is, I mean, there are definitely different agents or characters running, but multiplayer means can different input control can manipulate the scene, right?
That's 100%. 100%. So you can have multiple people selecting what happens next, for example.
Exactly. Like,
yes, you can do that.
Can we imagine a Twitch stream that my most premium audience is having the chance to control what's happening in my background?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Perfect. We don't want to reveal so much. The future use case, you guys will reveal at the hack, right? So,
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I hope this was helpful. And I think creativity is the kind of thing that we're looking for the most for this category. Less like, the technical stuff is great, but nowadays Fable can just do it. It's more like, something that nobody has seen. And we've seen people come up with ideas that we just didn't know were even possible.
Yes. So we have a few more questions. I will shoot quickly. Could you state the FPS again?
Lingbot World 2 is 30. Helios is 24. Yeah.
Can you download the assets generated for editing?
Yes,
I saw a
you
click
can download.
button. Can you explain?
Yes, you can download the MP4. We have it via API as well. Multiple people have requested this, so you can download the last 30 seconds, the last 10 seconds, the whole thing that you generate. You can just download it.
Can we upload our own video to regenerate on Reactor?
It depends on the model. Some models have video input, like X2, the last one that I showed. You can upload your video and play around with the video. Helios and Lingbot take only image and text as input.
Okay. What is the cost for using these tools? I mean, you have zero cost at the hack, but after the hack, I guess.
It's roughly, some models are $6 an hour. Others are $12 an hour, which is super cheap. So yeah, on average, $9 an hour.
Can I get a promise from you that we also give some credits to the winners as well?
Yes, 100%.
Perfect. That's great. So let's win and then have at least a little bit of free usage. What is the max length of the video? I think we talked a little bit about that. Max length of the video.
It is, so technically it's infinite, but honestly, sometimes it degrades after 5 to 10 minutes. But there's been some people who found ways by, like, after 2 minutes, take that image, rerun the model, and continue. But technically speaking, it's streaming infinitely.
Amazing. How
Yes.
are the controls assigned? Can you use an external controller or keyboard or mouse?
Yes. Yes, we have demos with an Xbox and a PS5 control.
Can we try that at the hack?
Of course.
Okay.
Have fun. Yeah.
Perfect. Great. How consistent is it when switching angles of the camera equal invariance challenge?
Yeah. So Lingbot World 2 is better than most other models. The one that's coming on Friday will be better. Now, do you expect that when you turn around, you're going to find the same character all the time? Unfortunately, not yet. I wish it was the case. Unfortunately, not
But
yet.
but look at that, even Genie, right? Like look at the previous
It's
Genie
look.
and now,
Yes,
like it's crazy. Like I don't know, next year when we do the hack again at SIGGRAPH, we'll be talking about Reactor
it's going to be
and
very different.
Lingbot,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm a traditional filmmaker in Hollywood and now an advanced AI filmmaker. Is this
Yeah.
something I should be involved with? How might my skills contribute to it? This is the best question of today. So, what should I be scared as an AI filmmaker or a filmmaker producer because I have zero
Nah.
understanding of models, AI, or coding?
That's like, I think, a bigger philosophical question. I should not be saying you should be scared. I work with a lot of people in Hollywood, and the answer is you should feel empowered. I have a lot of Hollywood people that are using these tools to do pre-visualization, for example, of stories. Some people upload concept arts to models like Lingbot, visualize the scene, and then pass it to a next level, like another production workflow. So I'd say learn how to use them as fast as possible.
Perfect. So, if I don't have any coding skills or
Yeah.
agentic AI usage skills, will you provide something to me that I can easily at least do my branch narrative?
Yes, we have examples for each model, literally ready. You can just clone and run it for each model. So literally, you can just clone that, and I'll send the links. You can just clone that and then plug Claude Code or Cursor, whatever you use, and then get started from there. We've also made sure that the docs are very LLM ready, as in, like, you're just going to be able to one-shot things.
Okay, perfect. So, especially for this, as we discussed, this branch thing that the
Yes.
interface part, you can basically clone from another thing. So I can immediately bring the branch to life, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah,
the
we will provide a
interface of the
sample.
branch.
Yes, you will provide a sample that you can just, like, open, and it uses, let's say, Helios, and the Helios is ready for branching narrative. It's literally ready for that.
So literally, I can
So
use as a storyboard, Reactor as a
yes,
storyboard as well.
100%,
Perfect,
100%,
perfect. That's
100%.
amazing. So as you clearly see, you don't need to worry about, even though you don't have any technical knowledge, what can we expect the context frames of models on Reactor increase?
I'm
Context,
sorry, I don't understand the question.
me too. What can we expect the context frames of models on Reactor increase? I really don't understand. Maybe Pratik, you can ask again. Benjamin asking, do you have a unique skill or documentation for a skill that can be used for cloud? So is there any skill MD file or something for React?
Yes, actually, yes, I'll provide it. That's a good question. Yes, we
Okay.
have a skills MD. Yeah.
Okay, let's put that into the documentation. Perfect. That's a very nice question. This seems to be an order of a magnitude cheaper than video models, see dance clean.
Yes.
What makes this technology so much more efficient?
From a cost standpoint,
Yeah.
how do I say this? We have a good team. We have a very strong ML engineering team that knows how to optimize models, and a very good cloud team that knows how to make sure things run cheap.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
yeah.
This is explaining the secret sauce of a Michelin restaurant chef, you know? Does it work on iOS and Android in web browser? Can
Yes,
you
you can
yes,
just literally make it run here. We
yes,
don't
check.
have a Swift, so we have a Swift SDK, but I don't know if it works. But you can stream to an iPhone. It's if you're on the browser, it's on the browser essentially. But we don't have something for native applications yet.
Perfect. When downloaded, how do we run this demo? Huh. I mean, you mean the video? Video is normal. You are playing the video, I guess. I don't know. Then
So I'm guessing this is for submitting the project. If this is for submitting the project itself, like, you can download any output. So we have an API that you can just download any output. But in the way we've seen it in other hackathons is, you have an application, let's say, with branch narrative, and then you can just screen record the whole thing because it's a whole application that you're going to build. It's not just the output of the video. But you can just like screen record or you can download the output itself. That's like a solvable problem.
I mean, judges, probably you guys will look at the end result mostly, right? Like how it works and
Exactly. Yes.
What kind of use case it's bringing. How easy it is to make every frame generated with PNG so there's alpha transparency background.
I would not do that. I would use one PNG. If you use multiple PNGs, one after the other, it will not yield a good output. So just try to use for the first frame but don't send them PNG for frame 1, frame 10, frame 20. It's going to just derail the model, unfortunately. We're not at a point yet where real-time models are good at taking several pictures and then interpolating the result. Not yet. So I would avoid doing that.
Is there an API to connect it into Unity Unreal? Would like to connect to Unity and take video feed and process it and return it to Unity user? For example, changing the user's body to an avatar.
Yes, you can connect. We've seen people connect to Unity already. So yes.
Amazing. Perfect. Then I think I don't know any questions on the chat, but I think we already answered a lot. On Friday, we will answer more if there are further questions. But I really would like to thank the Reactor team. We are really following you guys from the Genesis point, and we know each other because of another hackathon, right? So everything is actually starting as with a hackathon. I think that's a great opportunity. Anything you would like to share as Reactor, Ahmed?
No, I'd say, the only thing, and this is what I said at AWE to you, Farhan, is, the models are not perfect yet, but this is a whole new paradigm shift in terms of like how you create and consume content, because real time has always been something that shifted industries, whether it's, GPS or like film to digital or how you produce movies. So I'd say like, even if the model quality sometimes is not perfect, I think building a project that is very creative, even if the output does not look perfect, is better than waiting for the output to be perfect.
Amazing. Perfect. Yeah. There's one more question. Is there transparent output available?
I don't think so. I can check, but I don't think so. Everything is on the docs, so I would recommend checking the docs. I don't know the answer.
Perfect. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Alberto, and the rest of the team. Say hi to them and looking forward to seeing you at SIGGRAPH.